Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a mixed martial arts bout, and it's set for 3 rounds in the Shamrock Fighting Championships Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the FM Roofing blue corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, who weighed in at 133 pounds. He's fighting out of Peevely, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Maxwell. Across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the First Form red corner. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, he weighed in at an even 134 pounds. He's fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Duncan Gross.
Referee Nadim Navalik has the call for this contest. Duncan Gross in the red tape, Nick Maxwell in the blue. 19 versus 30, here we go.
Yeah, but you know, they're not too far off in experience.
And experience really does matter.
100%.
Nice right hand there. Oh, Maxwell gets rocked. Maxwell, huge takedown there. Beautiful roll out of Duncan Gross.
Yeah, right into a scarf hold here, head and arm. A little funkiness here out of Nick.
Almost looking for like a reverse triangle. Beautiful reversal there, trying for that. I don't even know what you'd call that one.
Yeah, he's just trying to create an opportunity for himself.
Heavy top pressure here out of Duncan Gross.
Yeah, Duncan settling down into side control here. Looking for a gift wrap. He's got to get a hook in if he wants to attack this rear naked.
Maxwell's got to fight those hands from this position. Gross just riding him right there.
Yeah, trying to pulls him back, see if he gets both the hooks in. A lot of time left in the round. These guys aren't that sweaty.
This is a terrible position for Duncan Gross.
Yeah.
He's fighting those hands.
Yeah, Duncan has the arm underneath the chin of Nick.
Yeah, Maxwell here, this is tough.
Yeah, Nick's hand fighting here. He doesn't want, Duncan to get that second arm involved. Gives him the thumbs up to the ref. Duncan's trying to finish this one arm. It's just really tough to get that leverage with one arm.
So what does Maxwell have to do here from the bottom position?
Nick is doing a good job with just hand fighting at the moment, not allowing Duncan to get that leverage that he needs to finish the rear naked. He wants to start, trying to get his back flat to the mat, turning into Duncan if he can. But Duncan's starting to fall off to the side here.
Now we see Nick Maxwell dropping some bombs.
Duncan going for a leg.
Oh, somebody's going for a ride. Again, back to the scarf hold there for Nick Maxwell.
I mean, that just seems to be the name of the game with these guys.
Both of these guys have a lot of high school wrestling experience, which does teach that scarf position.
Yeah, I mean, that's, just a classic head and arm throw in wrestling. Nick went for a straight armbar attempt there. Wasn't really in the position to get the leverage.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's bouts are sponsored.
So let's talk about this here. We saw a lot of back and forth. How did you see that round?
That's a tough round to score because there was a lot of back and forth. I mean, I think the only thing you can maybe take out of that was the solid, at least 1 minute of control that Duncan had when he was on the back. So, that could be playing a big role in what the judges saw.
Let's take a look here at our instant replay again. We see Maxwell reverse, starts dropping here, but then Duncan Gross starts looking for that, and then the big takedown that happened earlier.
Yeah, big suplex takedown there, straight into reversal there by Nick with the head and arm. So, again, a lot of back and forth there. There was that, about a minute of control from Duncan, so we'll see if that was enough for him to steal the round.
And we are back here at Shamrock Fighting Championships 368. Jeremy Johnson along with Adam Meredith here live from Ameristar Casino in St. Charles, Missouri. Touch of the gloves and back in for the second round.
Duncan went for the high kick. He slipped. Nice job by Nick to capitalize. Ooh.
Yeah,
Duncan has to be careful leaving his neck out there.
Oh, Maxwell jumping for
the guillotine, and this is tight. It's an arm in guillotine, but they're still pretty slippery. He's in full guard. Let's see if he's able to get the angle. He wants to get on that left hip. Start closing that space. Oh, and then he took the arm out. And that's the tap.
A huge finish for Nick Maxwell.
Just a straight no-arm guillotine there. Beautiful job by Nick.
A great win there for Nick Maxwell, showing that ground game. He told me he spent a lot of time on his jiu-jitsu in this camp, and it definitely showed there. Adam, talk me through the instant replay.
I mean, at this point, you know, he has the guillotine. He has an arm-in guillotine right now, and he's got the finish. I didn't realize he re-locked up the arm in guillotine there. I thought he had an arm out, but it worked out perfectly for him.
A beautiful win for Nick Maxwell. Let's send this one up to the cage to Joe Parisi to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest comes to a close at 37 seconds of round number 2 due to a guillotine choke. Your winner by tap out, Nick Maxwell!
A big win there for Nick Maxwell, making it 2-1 in the world of mixed martial arts. We still have a lot of fights to come, and we'll be right back right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.